Welcome to Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. My name is Scott and I'd like to talk to you about starting seeds. Oftentimes it's confusing, it's hard to understand what to do when you're first getting started. For me, when I first got started, I saw one of these Jiffy seed starting kits at the big box store, and I thought, well, I can do that. And so you get this little kit, it's got a tray and it's got a clear cover, like this clear cover, and here's the tray. And it came with these pellets, and you put these in there and the pellets swell up when you add water and it becomes a growing medium. And I was intrigued. Well, that was the first time I had success with starting seeds, was in these peat pots, or these peat pellets. And so I became a believer, and I've used these for about 10 years. Basically, you have a compressed pellet of peat. And this thing is brilliant. As you put it in the tray, it swells up with water and gives you a perfect medium to plant your seeds in. So let's look at that. Alright, well, now we have our peat pellets expanded. You can see that these pellets did not expand as much as these did. That's alright. I'm going to plant them anyway. I think they will continue to expand. What you do next is you kind of take these bags, and I use tweezers because I have them, but I've also used small screwdrivers and pointed sticks. And you just kind of open up this bag here. This silk bag just needs to be opened up a little bit. You can fluff up the peat in there if you want to. I generally don't do that until I put seeds in. Now, what I'm planting now are some companion plants for my tomatoes. I'm going to be planting some marigolds, and marigold flowers, marigold plants have a pungent smell that tends to keep bugs away. So let me show you what I do. I take the seeds, and as you can see here, I've got this, I have this tray, and there's my marigold seeds in there. I take the tray, and what I usually do is I go in rows this way. You can go in rows this way, however you want. I go in rows this way, that way I can easily remember what's going on. Now, a marigold seed is it's a long and skinny seed. It's a large seed compared to a lot of the things we plant. And so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to just shove one down into the soil. That little marigold tip can point out a little bit. I'm going to grab two more, and I'm going to put 3 seeds total in each peat pellet. I guess they're not pellets anymore. They're like little peat pillows. And I'm just going to shove them down there till the seed is underneath. Now on a marigold, you see this little white portion. That is not seed. That's chaff, and helps the seed get carried around by wind. And so I put them there and just tamp them down. I'm done. That's planted, and those will sprout in due time. So that's all there is to it. You just put your seeds in there. You put 3 or 4 in each pellet, and once they've sprouted, you choose the toughest one. And I take little scissors and cut down the rest. It's kind of brutal, it seems, but hey, that's what you got to do. So I'm going to finish up these, and I'll sprout them, and maybe at some other later video I'll show you these marigolds. One of the nice things about these Jiffy pots is this clear lid. Often you want to, when you're seeding, you want to keep humidity in. You want to keep the temperature constant. These lids do a good job. Now, there are some peat pellets that I've expanded already. I also have a nice little humidity and temperature meter. This is very important for starting seeds because I've got my grow lights up here, and usually on my first batch I cook my seeds and have to start over. That's been the history of my gardens. I cook them, I have to start over. This has helped me a lot. It's just a simple, cheap Amazon thermometer. It also shows you the relative humidity. It's a good tool. This has been a lifesaver for me and has helped me to raise some good seeds and not waste them. So there we go. Get you a thermometer, just set it on top of your growing like that, or on the side, and you should have seedlings in here in no time. So in review, fluff up your peat pellets, real easy. Open them up, stick your seeds in, put them in the under your grow lights or in a place of sunlight. Put them there, and put this clear lid on because that keeps the moisture in. But as soon as you start seeing sprouts coming up, take that lid off and try to keep them at a good temperature. 75 to 80 degrees works for me. Now, right now it's 85.5 in here with 60% humidity. 85 is a little high for me, so I'm going to raise my grow lights a bit. I want it to hover right around 75 to 80. So that's how you use these things, and thanks for joining me here on Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. Bye-bye.